Hello, good evening everyone, welcome along, nice to have you all here. Welcome back to Aussie No Man's Land and our start from scratch with a little bit of a twist series. I hope you're all doing well though, nice to have so many of you here already. Welcome in, one and all. Heath, nice to see you mate, good to have you here. Chinook, g'day, welcome along. Thomas, thanks for the waves, nice to see you mate. Nardis, welcome along, pleasure to have you here. Double D Gaming, good morning mate, welcome. Hope all is well up in your part of the world. Hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you, Heath. Nice to have you all here. Welcome along to Aussie No Man's Land. Basically, as the thumbnail said, we are going to finish the baling, finish the wrapping, hopefully get the field cleared, get it ploughed, get the soil sampling done, and all going to plan, getting it planted. Now, I'm going to use a little bit of horseplay maybe to try and accelerate that a little bit. We'll see how we go. But that's the plan. We're not going to get much done sitting here. But I've also, as the title says, and we talked about it on stream on Sunday morning, is I've got a little bit of face tracking software that I'm using. It's called Facetrack No IR, and what it looks like, because I've got it set up here, is it does this little thing. It's, oh, don't tell me it's frozen. That's no good, is it? Is it working? It's still working. There we go. Maybe it's because it was minimized. But yeah, we've got this little bit of face tracking there, so you can see it turns. Now the downside is, when I look at chat that direction, which is to my left, it'll turn my head in the tractor. So we'll see how this all works out. I'm not sure. Not sure how it's going to go. We will find out. But how could I had a way before. I click on that one. There we go. And that'll disappear. That disappears. Right. Is that going to keep it going? It is going to keep it going. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But we're going to jump up in the tractor. We might as well carry on with the baling now. I was interested what we might do before we start. Let's see if we can get this tractor up and going on horseplay doing some bale wrapping. Something I haven't actually done in 22 yet. So there we go. I'll just have a little bit of a look around. Ooh, so I'm still fine tuning things. Thought I had it pretty well set, but there you go. Tip your head up. Look down. Oh, why have you frozen on me? It's not liking doing this on stream. It's frozen upwards. Ah! Maybe this wasn't going to be the best idea. Oh, I've been playing around. There's all sorts of curves. This is much laggier. I wonder if it's because I'm on the streaming at the same time. It's struggling with it. That's a shame. It was working out perfectly before. And I know Scooter's Workbench messaged me. He's like, "Oh yeah, I've tried it. It's working really good." You can see why though. It's completely lost my face on the. You can't see that, but it's completely lost where my face is on the camera. There we go. That's better. Wonder if it's the lights are reflecting off my glasses or something. There we go. That's working how it should. Oh yeah, just turn your head. Look up. Look down. You can even you move forward and back, it detects the distance you are, so you can kind of go back. Look out and down. That's pretty cool. Yeah, something a bit different. I've had it for like I've had it for 18 months, and I finally decided the other day I would actually set it up and have a go with it and see what was going to happen. So here we are. Right, let's turn this on. See if we can do it. Bale types, all bales, only wrapped, only not wrapped, all bale, only not wrapped. See what happens if I start this job. It's actually going to go and bale wrap some bales for me. It's unfolded at least. So the good thing is you can jump out of in-cab view and it doesn't work, so no head tracking or anything like that. So yeah, that's kind of, I will play around with it a little bit more once we get it going, but I want to get things up and set up and going and all that sort of thing. But yeah, a few more hellos. Yoran, hello, nice to see you here, mate. Welcome along. How did the I was meant to ask you actually, how did your run go? What did you do? Quarter marathon. How did that all get on? Hope it went well for you. Morning Mark, how you doing? Good to see you. You remind me I need to get on the oaks and check my animals. I haven't done that for a few days. Did top them up over the weekend. Grant, how you doing? Good to see you. Darren, welcome along. Hanson, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. My friend Kalaroth is here. Hello, Ryan Lee as well. Yeah, we're tracking. You're tracking. It's going to take me a wee while to get used to, I think. I hope you guys are all doing good. All good with this side of the planet for now. Yeah. Oh, we were watching the news tonight about they were talking about 100 days to go to the Paris Olympics and how, you know, they're on heightened alert with terror attacks and, you know, they're at a high level of unrest and things like that over there. I said to my wife, I was like, oh, it's a good time to be going to Europe then, isn't it? Yeah, in Germany, what, a month before the Olympics? Perfect timing. Finally get to watch the whole stream, do you, Heath? Is it school holidays for you guys? I thought your school holidays weren't quite in sync with New Zealand's this time around. Oh, I can't remember who it was, but someone said after the last stream, the only reason you get a new tractor, the reason you dislike a tractor is so you can get a new one. Well, we're not going to be lasting very long. I was actually looking before the stream at what I could replace this with using a little bit of creative accounting, because I clearly can't afford it, but I don't think I would have picked this tractor if I knew the issues we were going to have with it. I would have gone somewhere else. Nardis, g'day, hello, no, welcome along, good to see you as well. You've been getting a storm every day since Monday. You'd be grateful for a bit of rain in that, wouldn't you? We've had actually a bit of rain the last couple of weeks, which has been good. Definitely greened things up, which is nice. G'day Days, good morning. Always thought head face tracking was a bit weird as you then can't see what you're trying to look at as you're no longer looking at the screen. Yeah, it does feel a bit weird. We'll give it a bit more of a trial. Like, it's not too bad in here because you don't want to turn too much, but it's kind of, I don't know what it's like. I also downloaded the adjustable mirrors mod, which is cool in how you can adjust mirrors, but if you can see the issue, it moves the picture so it's no longer in the mirror. So you can see both those mirrors don't actually align with the mirror frames anymore. It probably works really well for fine tuning, but if you want to be as realistic as possible, so let's look at where we're going to go. We're going to go around there. It's not too bad actually being able to sort of turn and look. There's a whole lot of curve settings and things you can do to adjust where it is you're looking, so it might work. But then, yeah, I'll do this and go and look at chat and I'll be looking all over the place. Well, drop by to say hi and like the video, it works, can't stay. All good, mate. Thank you very much for stopping in and saying hello, appreciate it. Rude program drawing a phallic organ on your face. I think that's all in the eye of the beholder, Dazed. I couldn't see that. Hey Bo, how you doing? Good to see you. Farmatai, hello Grizz as well. Welcome along. Nice to have you all here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button when you come into the stream, just so you don't forget to do it a little bit later on. I know the number of times I've been caught out and thought, oh gosh, gotta make sure I do that. And then you go back in and go, oh, I hadn't actually. We also stuck in that problem where the gear ratios suck. Yep. I've been having that a little bit more in the game lately. The gearing just doesn't want to work properly. You tested the tractor, it's the windrows. Ah, interesting. That'd explain, because I had the same issues with the other tractor too. But in saying that, this tractor also sucked on the plough. It didn't want to go full speed. The gear ratios and everything didn't work properly in the plough, so it's the first week of school holidays. Ah, you are at us. Ah, yes, our kids are on holiday too. I don't remember whether they were on holiday or not. They are. So what you're suggesting, Grizz, is don't go and build a big windrow because you get caught out. Now, can I look back at the baler? Okay, yeah, I can look back, but then the tractor turns or ends up off the windrow, even though I wasn't steering. So I don't think honestly this will be any good for content. It might be alright for Bale loading, I don't know. We'll have to have a look at that. But it's just too unpredictable to make some nice videos out of. But it seemed like a pretty affordable solution. I think Scooter's Workbench, you picked it up over the weekend, you said it was like €8 or something. And as long as you've got a spare webcam or something lying around, it just runs off one of the webcams, so it's pretty easy to set up and get working. Pretty high latency. It might be the curve settings I've got. It might be because I'm streaming. It hasn't felt too bad in game, but it could be. It might be because of running so many processes. It's telling me it's running the camera at 30 hertz, so 30 frames per second, using 0 CPU and about 126 megabytes of memory. So. Alright. Oh, this is painful. We'll give it the benefit of the doubt though. You put the biggest tires on it, it was okay. Ah, okay. Bigger diameter ones. Maybe I could try that out. It's alright once you get into here, but... Hey Aussie Dan, how you doing? See you Tam, good morning mate, welcome along. So, okay, let's have a look here. Do I have mobile mechanic on? No, I don't. Okay, can't change it anyhow. The other thing, because I have face tracking set as on for farm sim, it will automatically put you in cab when you walk up to the tractor. It's kind of cool. It's funny looking at the way that the wrapper there goes around and wraps the bales, order it does them in. Only downside to doing it that way is they're not going to have been collated and put anywhere. That's right. Stops you from picking cotton and planting canola. Ah, well. You can't have it all, can you? You found this map has max trees, so we'll be doing a lot of T-Rexing. Not surprised it's got max trees, it's a pretty big map. And there's a fair few trees around it. Imagine some of the other big maps. Right, gear shift again. Now 6 of note, you're counting down for me, Heath. Good man, thank you. Hey Mojo Jojo, good to see you mate, welcome along. Chinhook, thank you mate, 5 gifted memberships. Coming through there once again from our favourite membership provider. Official membership provider maybe, Chinook. Mark Haythornthwaite, no. Hubar, Captain Biggles, Mojo Jojo, and David C picking up those memberships. There you go. Team. Congratulations. Thank you again, Chinook. Very much appreciated, mate. Nice to catch up with you. So we had, who did we have? We had Chinook and Bovine. Jumped into chat the other night, finished Farmer was there. And Tam was in there on Monday night. So for those of you who are channel members, I've been doing a sort of live stream, pseudo live stream on Discord on a Monday night, just for channel members, where I'm just basically sharing my screen, doing whatever I'm doing, whether it was recording video, editing video, whatever it is, and just chew the fat really. I mean, a bit of fun. Got a bit rowdy the other night, I think. Chinook is well lubricated. Actually, I don't know if you were, mate. I did not suggest that, had I? That was good fun though. Good laugh. You owe all your memberships to Chinook. Like on multiple channels too. Would have joined on Monday, but yeah, I know it's a pretty poor timing for some people, but it's alright, mate. Right, last lap. Last lap, and that rapper's doing an awesome job. The way it's going, we'll probably just about be able to jump straight into loading, which is good. Saves me a job. Double down on things. Get into the ploughing quicker. Hey, Heath. Thank you, mate. 2 months a member. Love watching the stream. Nice job. Love having you here, mate. Love having you here. So I don't know what we're going to plant in this field yet. We'll have to come up with some ideas. Open to suggestions. We've got oats growing in the other one. Cereal type crops would be best. whether we go for wheat or a canola. Wheat's good because we get straw off it, but maybe we don't want to do too much baling. We'd end up baling all the time. Maybe try some soybeans for their price. Can't go down the corn route yet because we don't have a corn header. I'll just have to figure out what's going to work out best for us. Simulator YouTuber, hello. Good to have you here. Potatoes. If I had the gear dazed, I'd be straight in there. Just don't have it, sorry. Have I seen the sunset on the map? It is cool. I have not yet, actually. I have not. Maybe we'll have to have a look. I've skipped through a sunset very, very speedily, but not actually stayed around to see what it does. Never got in a gifted membership. Didn't know until today you had to turn gifts on. Well, there you go, Farmer Ty. Yes, if you've never got a gifted membership team and you're wondering why, it might be that you've got it turned off in a setting. So there's a setting in your YouTube account somewhere where you've got to have accept gifted memberships. So if you wonder, make pay to go and turn that on, see if you can find it. Canola or wheat would be best. Sugarcane. Again, oh, I don't have any sugarcane equipment. You can almost see from the shadows there actually, like the wheels are lifting off the ground, aren't they? Maybe we have to see about getting some bigger rims or something. Soldier through. Like I said last time, grass is going to be a last resort for us. Not quite a last resort, but we're not going to rely on grass. I know grass is good value. We can get lots of money off it, but it's obviously also an easy money maker too. So I've undertaken to only make grass for animals or take it off the field the first time I get some grass. So this is the first time we've mown this field or this area. So when we're making a field, we can mow it and bale it, but that's it. That's my rules I've set. G'day Shane, how you doing? Good to see you. So what you're saying is you need a gear fairy to come visit your farm. No. Not at all. Alright. If anyone's wondering about the head tracking, I've got a little program called Facetrack No IR, which does this funny little thing there. And you can basically turn your head and it'll follow it. It uses a webcam. It's not the smoothest. Probably not up there with the Tobii eye tracker or anything like that, but you've got a webcam. I think the app, the program itself costs like 7 or 8 euros or 10 New Zealand dollars or something. It was dirt cheap. I mean 15 New Zealand dollars or something, but it seems to work reasonably well. Most of the time at least. That's a little bit different. A different way to use some face tracking. Right. Oh, I should have stopped. We're only 4%. I did install the unload bales early mod from Farm Sim Tim, but I don't think we'll worry about that for this one. Oh, I don't think we'll be able to do it because it's only 7% for a start. Right. I reckon that looks like us done. No, I definitely wouldn't trust it for sim racing. You'd be around the corner before you could see where you were going, Ryan. Doing well, Shane. Nice to see you. No worries, Heath. Went to school on Monday, loyal Val. I've been sick for 2 days. Hope your stream goes well tonight. Also, thoughts on FS22. I can't say I've seen it, mate. Is that a new map? I'm going to take a punt. I'm struggling to keep up with things like that. I have a quick look and that's about it. But yeah. I've actually got Farm Sim Briscoe's giving me a copy of the Oaks to have a look at, the new Oaks, just to have a look around and give them my opinion and thoughts on, having played on it a bit now, on the old Oaks, and I haven't even had a chance to do that. Less for me, I know. Aurelian, 1 month member, thank you mate. Yo ho ho, where's me? Well, no rum, but we got whiskey. I haven't even had any yet, so cheers everyone. It's not a Wednesday night without some whiskey, is it? Sorghum, it's quick growing, easy to harvest until you have money for big. Yeah, it's a good point actually. Sorghum's not a bad call. I like the quick growing idea. That's why we put oats in the other field. It was oats are meant to be pretty quick growing. What I understand. Dump that there. This is going to get the plough put on it now. It looks like we're doing Australian bales over there. Green, a range of green and gold. Right, let's get that there. We must be getting close actually to being able to spawn a few bales out. I don't know how close they are to being fermented. Look. No, it's still grass. So look, what's it like in a truck? It's not liking something. It was definitely, sound like a broken record, but I reckon it worked better when I wasn't streaming. So maybe it's that. Been out for a while on Mod Hub. Ah, right. I'd have to go and have a look. Hey, Gold Gaming, how you doing? Right, what are we going to do? Let's go and take over from this guy. Or, I don't think I've got enough. Actually, let's go get the plough put on. Might be able, we're not going to be able to sneak around and plough even the outside of the field though, are we? Does anyone know of a way to remove items from the shop? I use realistic seeders and want to remove base game seeds, so I have to buy shop. Oops. Attention. There was a mod for sorting the shop, and you could do it so it only showed mods. I suppose because it's a mod, you could get it to only show those. Give that away. Give that a go. Forgot your headphones. Tried putting the volume low so my colleagues wouldn't be too bothered, but now I'm missing most of what you're talking about. All good, mate. All good. I did ask you how your run went, but figured you couldn't quite hear that. What do you reckon? You can't even go around that field once. What I could do, just a bit overkill. Now it's defined as a field. Let's put the soil sampler on the back of this. We'll go sample the soils. Something we can do while we wait for the wrapping to get done. New oaks. Yeah, can't even tell you what it's like. Damn. Can't even tell you what it's like. What am I drinking tonight? That is I've got Aberlour, 12-year-old single malt. It's my favourite. It's definitely right up there with one of my personal favourites anyhow. Oh. Glitch there. It's got a 3-point and it can pick it up. What do you reckon? Most overpowered, redundant soil sampling device you've ever seen? Touch excessive Argsy, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Hey John, how you doing? Good to see you. Even the natural point track IR for DCSN microsite likes them, but haven't unpacked it yet. I'd suggest giving it a go, Shane. Suggest giving it a go. I can definitely see, just from my limited experience with this, the benefits of it all. Oh, she knows again. If they complain, just crank the metal. I can start singing if they really complain, Yoran. Let me know. Put the case on the bale wrapper. I don't know if the bales would get them past the wheels. Because we could try it. Not the range that this thing has on it now. Easier on the square one. Hey Legion, how you doing? So many bales, so little FPS. FPS is beautiful on this map. I don't know what you're talking about. Might take a bit of a hit when I look back that way, but not too bad at all. How are you, mate? Are you good? Nice to have you here. Additional game settings mod has the show only mods setting. There you go. There's that one too. Soil sampling in the bog, yeah, that's right. I've missed out. I could go further across too, actually. The downside to actually having a big sample size. Did I? Oops, not folding it. Unfolded. Yeah, downside to the big sample size is you actually can't see it on the mini map. Even if I go to that map, I can't see anything. Hey James, how you doing? Late again, I know. I'm taking notes. Your tardiness has been recorded. Dismo, good evening, mate. Good to have you here too. Tyres are in case I find a river that needs a tractor. You know it, Bo. Oh. Still all your fault, by the way. All your fault, that was. Oh, he's stuck. That is dope. Order an olive tree. I can give it a bit of gentle persuasion to get out from behind the olive tree. Enough gentle persuasion? Doesn't look like it. Might need a touch more. Pretty resilient olive tree. Here we go. No. Oh my gosh. Go boy, go boy. There we go. Oh, now I'm stuck on it. Where there's a will, there's a way. 12-year-old Blair Ethel at the moment, smoothest you've ever had. Oh, interesting. He's keen to try new ones out. Let's have a look at that one. I'm just mindful I don't want to go and sample the field we've already done over the way, so we're just going to get that out of the way. A pity. Ahoy hoy from across the ditch. Oh, g'day mate. How are you? Used a Fet 900 the other day to soil sampling. Hey, if it fits, right? Doesn't matter what shape its size it is. No point being parked in the shed. Hey Bruce, how you doing? Nice to see you. You are all prepared for the influx of people into Topol this weekend, are you? I'll be making the pilgrimage up on Friday morning. It is oldest Argsy Jr. 13th birthday tomorrow. Officially have a teenager in the house. God help me. You haven't had time for your easy tracking to long work hours. I know what you're saying. I find, you know, sometimes you might think, oh, I haven't got the time to do that, I'll do it another day. It's like this thing I hadn't had this head tracking. It's sitting there for ages, and I thought I'd give it a go. And pleasantly surprised. Will I use it all the time? I think if I had a steering wheel maybe. Well, sorry, if I was using a steering wheel I might give it a try more. But actually pleasantly surprised with how well it works. Right, let's just double check. Where are we? We're up here. It looks like we've got everything sampled, doesn't it? Looks pretty good to me. Right. Let's just bring up our menu and send those off for testing. Get those back in just a minute. Let's go back over in the shed. We're recalling that this is actually leased, so I kind of need to get in and mow the grass next to here. Quick smart, so I can get this taken back and off lease and stop paying for it, but get there. Your GPS to 45 millimeters with the 60 meter sampler and perfect without missing anything. That's a good idea. Head wrecked, so you're about normal. Welcome back, Heath. Oh, you want to make it a global thing for you on the server, not just for you. Not that I know of. Not that I know of on that one. How to catch me live, Joe? You get up at 4:30 in the morning. Well, it's not the ideal way. The Sunday morning streams, which would be what? A much more palatable hour for you, 4:30 in the afternoon, 2:30 in the afternoon maybe, on a Saturday, but it's assuming you're not busy off doing your other things. Right, let's go have a look at this wrapper now. As much as I felt like it had done a fast job on the wrapping, there's still a lot of bales to wrap out here. Right, we're going to take over. See if we can race through this a little bit. Oops. Thanks. I'll do it in a way where we can make it a bit easier for us to load them as well. Get the X out. Hey Share, how you doing? Good to see you. Turn on automatic drop too, so I don't have to worry about that. See what happens when you leave, Heath. They stop liking the video, liking the stream. Ooh, a bit. You'll give it a thumbs up. Hey Briscoe, good morning, mate. See. So that said, happy birthday, my son. Thank you, mate. I will do that. Enjoying your second day playing on Aussie Nomads. Nice, Aurelian. Nice, nice. Where did you set up? Tell me, which plot of land did you buy? You're out of town, so you can rent the houses for the weekend. Nice one. I like it. Good thinking. Don't think you can revoke access to base game stuff supervised without a specific script. I'll lower the prices. Yeah. We'll just try and set some rules so people have to try and obey them. But half of Floyd wish I had many Argsy happy birthday. I will do that, Bo. Certainly do that. Cheers, Shane. 4:30 is when you leave for work. You have become a regular share. I very much appreciate it. Thank you. Got to charge your batteries here and early and need to work. Let's go. I was saying before, we were talking about maps, and obviously can't talk about maps without talking about the Oaks. I had to level with everyone that you had shared a copy of the map with me, and I haven't even had a chance to look at it yet. I think there was, I could hear some shocked gasps saying, that's blasphemy. How on earth could you have that not looked at it? We will get there. We will find time. Long Hill, how are you? Happy to know a Kiwi team with Kiwi drivers won the second race on the weekend. Nah, nice, Ryan. Who was that? Who are the drivers? Which team? Good excuse to have an early finish. Stop the burnout. True days. Good way to look at it. B Hawkless, how you doing? Well, serves me right. For trying to read chat and drive at the same time. You're watching me play Aussie Nomads while you're playing Aussie Nomads. Awesome. A lot of people picked it up. Seems to be a pretty well appreciated map, which is cool. Got your controller to work, but only if it's plugged in before starting the computer. If it unplugs and replugged or it's strange. That is very, very strange. I can plug mine in and unplug it and all that. So are you going through, are you plugging in direct to the motherboard or are you using a USB hub for it? That's where I have found I've had problems if I have it plugged in not directly to the PC. Simple, play that great map. I know, Legion. Shush. I'll edit the price on the XMLs in the shop. Yeah, you can do that. I live stream tonight because I found out you need 50 subs to live stream on mobile. Good on you. Hey, VF, how you doing? The Oaks is awesome. The Oaks is awesome. You're awesome, mate. Welcome along. Good to see you. Thank you, Share. I know. I know. Live stream it even. Nope. Nope. I'll do a map tour on a map that's not released if the map maker is happy for me to, but I'm not playing on it early, Legion. Break my rules. Tim Miles and Brendan. I know Brendan Leach. That name's familiar. In the Audi. Nice. Keep the map updated. Nice. Thank you, buddy. Should be a lot more spots for farms on the new Oaks. We're a very different playthrough. Absolutely will, Dazed. Obo's Hollow. I spent a bit of time on that gold gaming when I was doing the Farmers Only Club stuff, which is what they built that map for, really. Yeah, it's a nice little map. No, when I say little, it's a nice map because it's not little. Decent size. What do you reckon? I know Grizzy suggested putting this on the mixer on the case. Do you reckon it'll pull it? Do you reckon... Should we give it a go? Because then I could start loading. I'm going to try it. Every night I sit down to do a live stream, my nose decides to get itchy. Okay, that's it. Just go and bug Dace. Dace is really helpful, Tam. Wish it was only 4x, but it is what it is. I can kind of agree with you a little bit on that, Grizz. Alright, what do we reckon? Is this going to work? Let's have a look. 44 bales left, apparently. I don't reckon it's going to work. Let's see. Oh, might do. Nope. Oh, for good lord. No. Pretty hard enough for me to do it manually, is it? Yeah, even I can struggle to get it in there. Don't say it. Don't. I know. Right, all that, don't know what it is, should get the e-swap when you have the funds. Good call. Good call. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Changing my plans all the time. What I reckon I can do now, perhaps we need to clear off half this. If we clear off this end of the field, then we could actually start the planter. Start the plough. I reckon that might be a strategic little ploy here. Then we can carry on wrapping the other end. Now I do want to keep some fields grass for sheep, for the food. I know we've got the grass field and we've got all the plans for that, but we do want to keep some of it grass. Stop talking about the new oaks. Started on 58, then 158, then 169, 139. So where are they? We're just about neighbours, are we? 55, 56, 57. So 150, oh, just downtown, 158, 159, and 139. Oh, yeah, cool. Nice. It's a good start if you've already managed to buy 2 more plots. Good effort. Briscoe's been doing some live streams on the new map that people can go watch. He has. He has. Very good point. Different for map makers to do it, though. want to know the area you live in, play Briscoe's maps. So it's Norwich, isn't it? VF. Haven't seen the Oaks, you look into it. So the Oaks, Briscoe released the Oaks, what, 2 years ago now as a Briscoe? And then basically made a, which is a 4X map set in Norwich in the UK. Big fields, some big fields, small fields. It's the one I've been playing on with, on the multiplayer server with Dazed and some from his community, and others. And it is it's a beautiful map, but basically it's going to have, what, double the number of fields? It's just been basically rebuilt, but it was Briscoe's first ever map and it was awesome. Pretty cool. You knew it was going to bounce around like that. Times like this, I really wish I had auto load. Different versions of the Oaks, what people have edited them, you mean? It's a shame. Change the wheels, not with those wheels. I could change the wheels. I could actually take them off, couldn't I, without charging me anymore. We're alright. I've got a new plan. To turn the tractor off too, look at that diesel just burning. I don't know how many bales we ended up off this field, but it's significantly more than we had on the other one, that's for sure. My plan is now, if I set up a courseplay course with the plough, which goes through the middle of the field, start on the inside, do the headlands last, and if I can clear a section out in the middle, I could probably just about start ploughing. That's what we're going to try and do. So tempted. I thought you were leaving Legion. Time for you to go. You put your tongue any harder, you'd right through it. I also wonder whether it'd almost just be quicker to pick 3 bales up and run them over to the shed, but it's just there. Do I have money for a cheap tractor like the little farmer? I do. I'm being careful though, I've got a loan to pay. Grizz. I'm going to get a lot of money soon off the silage, but wouldn't be a bad idea. Gonna pierce the wrap on those bales. Shrine, I know. Nothing a bit of tape doesn't fix. Alright? My job as a kid to go around and tape up bales that had holes in them. Happens. We were careful on Ahali Farms. We were diligent with the bales on that. Hanson, thanks buddy. 9 months member. Much appreciated. You're a big help around the Discord, around the community on the multiplayer servers. Very much appreciated all you do. Thank you for the membership. On VF, I'm sure you saw it, but did you see I'm all booked. FarmCon is a go. Flights are paid for, accommodations there. We're going to Germany. Let's fix the washing machine. Putting off for 2 weeks now. You've run out of clean clothes days. Or you're sick of doing them by hand. Which one is it? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a blast. Last year it was so much fun. When is FarmCon, Heath? It is the first weekend of July. 5th and 6th, I think, or was it 6th and 7th of July? Can't remember. Saturday and Sunday. First weekend of July. Did a splendid job on the video for Briscoe's Oaks, man. Thanks, mate. It's when you get a good looking map, it's easy. I wasn't actually planning on doing a little cinematic intro like I did, but well, not as a standalone video at least, but it was just so good I had to show it off, to do it separately. Very cool. The other thing I should have done is stack these all 3 high, but we haven't. I'll say the brakes on this tractor is a little bit better than that old Ford FSG I had. My little Volvo or Porsche for cheap, or check the used vehicles. Could do. I'll have a look, because it would be good to have something we could carry on wrapping for. The only thing is, it's not really going to have a purpose for us beyond wrapping bay. Oh, I suppose it could. It could run as long as it ran an auger. I might need something for those grain bins, because we're going to need an auger. Use it for the animals somehow. Yeah, well, look. We'll get this truck loaded up. We'll go and have a look at the used sales or something. Oh, bounce down. That Bale's not very happy up there, is it? A bit angry. It's actually was held on. Right, squeeze 2 more on the back. Probably not worth it for the distance we have to go. Alright, let's park that up there. Everything else parked, thought I. Welcome back, Mark. FSG booked his plane ticket. Nah, not when I talked to him the other day, Mark. I told him he better sort it out, seeing I'd got mine done. Even that tractor, the wheels look. I think there must be something funny with the shading, I reckon, with the shadows. Not sure what it is. Still works, just doesn't heat up the water, and the dryer doesn't heat up. Going to take it apart. I hope it's just a fuse, but knowing you like it won't be that cheap. Ah, right. How do you hear me? Always get your hands on the yoke. So Farms and Briscoe's got an itch.io page, which is where you can get the current version of the Oaks from. Otherwise, you'll just have to wait for another... I'm not even going to say how long, because how long is a piece of string? Wait for Briscoe to finish doing what he's doing on it. Starting to get nervous with all the changes he made. Oh, look, I don't think you can go wrong. What happened to the competition server for crossplay? That finished, Heath. FSG's team took out the W on that one, unfortunately. Valiant effort from Team Argsy, but I think numbers came into play there. They had a couple of even more dedicated than our team were, which was surprising. I didn't think. I thought we might have won on sheer dedication, but not to be. Right, I was going to have a look at that. So let's see. Okay, Series 8 Deutz Fahr for half price. Wouldn't be bad, would it? Can't afford that though. Right, let's have a look. Small tractors. Does that Bale wrapper have a horsepower requirement on it or not? It does not. Actually, what have I got any mods on that are cheap? Or farm or $40,000. We got all the Antonio Carrera tractors too. Kubota. International, no. Nothing really in there. I'd have to go for the Porsche or the Zeta. That's going to look so out of place, isn't it? The other end of this, is there any cheapies in here? Ooh. How about the Fiat Agri? Not bad. Get that for 33 grand, but that's 30. No, it's not 30. I can't afford 33 grand. It's almost all my money gone, and I've got more loan payments to come out. Go for the little Zeta. Could be a little yard tractor for now. Right. Please tell me I had store delivery still enabled. So I did. Right, let's go see how this goes as a bale wrapping tractor. I arrive in Munich at 7 AM on Thursday the 4th. If I'm not mistaken. So I get in at pretty much the same time as Farmer Cop and DJ. So at this stage I am bumming a ride with them. Well, I've got a rental, so I'm going to get a ride with them to Bent Place, whatever that is. Right. It looks tiny. Doing it though. Right. Hey Neil, no auto load. Where's my truck gone? I have to drive it back at you. No auto load. I'm keen to. I'm kind of tempted to. No, there's so many bales here. It's not even funny. Oh, we had 69 off the last field. I know. But we'll have to suss out how many we've ended up with total. We get them all in. No, we could look now, but I kind of want to figure it out. It'll be easier using the object storage to figure it out. Right, reason I'm putting one on is because then I can put two on top. If you were wondering that. I thought FSG is private jet by now. Think so, wouldn't you? So I feel like I've missed lots of chat tonight. It's been racing past. So if I have missed your message, my apologies. Feel free to drop it down there again. I'll try and get to them. They finished with less members than they started with. Did they really win? We're not going to get into any semantics around that. Be here forever. Well, tractor page looks a lot different to yours. Too many mods, Grizz. Using Mod Assistant, I find I don't have mods, and then when you kind of want something, you're kind of like, I haven't actually got anything. It'll do that. When you arrive is currently up in the air, your plans are changing. You might need to be there for FSL on Friday. Well, are they doing extra FSL, or are they doing it separately to the main day on Sunday? That's interesting. Oops. Well, I will definitely be there on the Friday. My name forward. Yes, casting. Sure I can make it up. Let's talk about pancakes, right? I've watched a bit of the FSL. It still blows my mind that no one's been able to consistently battle with Helm, isn't it? Now, not Trelleborg, but no. I would have thought there'd been enough video and all that sort of thing that you'd figure out a way to sort of beat them at their own game or come up with something new. It's pretty impressive. Impressive bit of dynasty, really, isn't it? Yo, DJ. What's up, mate? How are you? Do you want to say that again, Bo? Better hope Pharmacop's driving. You've seen DJ's streams. I don't know. Law enforcement officer or... I think DJ would be better on. You'll be better on music, won't you? But you can sit front and center and be in charge of the tunes. I don't know if they are, Mark. Not sure. They don't look it, do they? One way to find out, and I don't plan on it. Finding out, that is. Come on. Can I? Link to close. It wasn't on. Here we go. Need to change a pull type, courtesy of pull type combine. Ah. Some handy handy video about XML editing and changing capacities I saw on someone's channel. Just this morning. They don't look very strapped on, do they, Mark? Bouncing around up the top there. What are you playing tunes to? Our car trip when we get to FarmCon, when we get to Germany. I was just saying I get there about the same time as you, and I've booked a seat in the car. Went to our bale wrapper. Is it still wrapping bales? Can't tell now. Got a bale in. Is it actually wrapping or is it stopped? It's true. Oh, Yos, how are you? You say DJ's name enough time it appears. Like Beetlejuice. This movie ever for that sort of thing is oh Goblin King, take this child away from me. Or whatever it is. Can't remember exactly how that goes. Right, let's go over and check this bale wrapper, because I think someone's given up. She quit. They'd lose a load of cheese. Something like that, Yos. Or did they just decide there was no more bales left on the field to do? Right, 42 left. Off you go, love. You can do it. It's Australia, Heath. It never rains. I'm a little bit worried because I don't see them moving. I can hear the tractor still. Dude, we're so close. Drive this load all the way over to the truck to turn around and bring it back over to here. Slam on the brakes. I'll slide off. No, not that lucky. On it. I've figured something out. Happy days into it. Just going to bring the truck over here. That's from Nelly circa 2004. Is that what you used to play in the clubs? Is that number one request? Hey DJ, hey Mr. DJ, can you play Nelly? Just to clarify, even if it is getting hot in there, I am not taking off my clothes. Alright. We're saying that now. Not yet. Not yet, be hawkless. I haven't decided. My thought is, so what I've committed with bales, I am only doing bales on new ground. So a new field that I'm opening up like this, I've allowed myself to bale it and make silage or whatever. If it's a existing grass field, I'm not going to plant grass unless I need it for animals, because silage is just too easy and repetitive and boring, to be fair. I figured if I set myself a little bit of a rule like that, then I'll be able to avoid getting things too repetitive, and then I don't have to worry about it. So it's kind of just a bit of pain here at the start to load and stack and leave some bales out. But in a second, I'm hoping I'll be able to get the tractor and start ploughing too. Still through the news. Mark, if I message you, I might still be at the Munich airport on Friday and need a ride. We'll see. See where this conversation takes us. Imagine the jokes already, because isn't J-Bot coming with us too, DJ? What's he? He's Scottish. Isn't he Scottish? Scott, a Kiwi, and two Americans are in a car in Germany. What could possibly go wrong? It's sprained ankle, Heath. That's unfortunate. I thought you said you said you had sports training. That sucks. Thank you, Shia. Yeah, it's worked out alright. I unfortunately it failed testing this week because they found things that were in it from the start that they didn't like. So where I wanted to just be able to fix a bug so everyone could use it properly the way I intended it to, they're like, oh no, you've got to fix this, and this as well. So I'm kind of like, well, I could just leave it in there how it is with a bug, or you fix it and pass the mod. But anyhow, it is what it is. It does just mean anyone using the field bale store. See why this is why I'm only using stack the first one. That's why I stack one on first. Why does cement ramps go 4 high? I don't need to go 4 high. I mean, we're close. Oops. Is that tractor stuck again? Paying someone to wrap bales who's not even wrapping bales. I'll figure that out. Sky Kiwi and a yank all into the bar. I'm sure there will be plenty of times a Sky Kiwi and a yank getting into the bar over the FarmCon weekend. Or a beer garden. Probably be a better description. Using the field bale store, it's pretty handy. Is there a way you can spawn more than 25 bales out of it at a time? Are you using the field bale or the open bale store? Don't use the field bale one. And no, you can't spawn more because of the size of the spawn area. So to keep it, and that's why the field bale one on its own isn't actually working properly, because I mucked up the spawn area for those. But the outdoor bale store, the only way I could make it spawn more is I'd have to make the spawn area bigger, and that would make it sort of, I guess, take up more space. I kind of don't really want to do that. I was trying to keep it as compact and sort of able to fit in around existing farms as possible. Place a log loader crane somewhere and the sky's the limit. Has that bale wrapper carried on going yet? Or am I going to have to go and find a new employee again? Chinook, you off, mate? Sorry, missed that. Catch you later, buddy. Thank you for those 5 gifted memberships. You've probably already gone, but thank you anyhow. We. Paid by the hour, not the output. Feels like that sometimes. Right. Not very well picked up, but as long as it works long enough to get it up on top of here, I'm happy. I say the bale loading touchwood is going better than it did last time I tried doing that on this map. Go through the pain. Don't go too far through the pain, Heath. You're better off getting yourself right. You're a young fella. You do too much serious injury. I've heard of too many people who try and go through the pain and that just to be able to play when they're young, and it ruins their chances of playing when they're older. So take it a little bit easy. Have a beer for you. I will share. Thank you. Oh, we're at max load there with that wheel spin. Alright, need to stack higher. Don't you tell me what I need to do, Yos. Beer's too cold right now, 3 AM. Vodka orange with lemonade, nice. Well, we're having a whiskey tonight, Neil. Well, we're getting there. Taking a bit longer than I hoped. Not sure if we're going to get to planting or not. However, we can get the oh, is everything strapped on? Okay, it is now. I was thinking I'll try the old lookaroo. It's working any better. Oh, so this is actually, let's try this. I want to try to test this for a second. We turn there. Now, which one was it? It was that button there. Or is that going to try and change? Going to try and change a mirror for me? No, might be pressing the wrong button. I did try and use the adjust the mirrors, but maybe I'm not going to get it to work. That's right. Let's go and get this unloaded. Carry on. Worry about that later. Got to work the supermarket you look after is lost power. Oh no, Hawkless. Good luck, mate. I hope you can get that back up and running. Look forward to having a beer with the FarmCon. As do I, Hanson. As do I. You and many others. I'm actually going to have to put together a little bit of a list of who I know that's actually going to be there. Kind of nervous there's going to be people there and I'll forget that I'm there and either not have a beer with them or miss them. Whole centre's lost power and your generator hasn't kicked in. Oopsie. Right, work is finished because they suck. Now, I think I didn't get the trailer that had auto load. Okay, so Hanson should be banned from drinking at FarmCon. I thought we were just going to ban him from drinking on live streams. In aisle 3. Yeah, there'll be many beers. Many of everything. Picked up. What have we got left? 31 bales still to go. Right, I want this because we're going to go and get this underway now. Might keep the Chatterbug cleaner. Alright, so the plan here, let's see if we can get this to work. We are going to do one tool, we're going to go around 3, we'll do 4 headlands actually, start and work on up and down, headland corners smooth, I'm going to do field centre and lands, I want to do 6, yeah that'll do. And oops, thing I didn't specify was the road direction, because it's going to do it that way. Now I want to do the road direction at 90 degrees. Generate fieldwork course, and that should hopefully take it across. I'm hoping. It'll take a little bit longer to think about. What's the door opening animation you keep seeing when you switch vehicles? That is, did I? Up down road direction. Ah, row angle. I want row angle. Do this. I want this manually set to. Yeah, I did want that set to 90, but I needed to put it on manual. Go. There we go. And first waypoint. So when because I've got the face tracking turned on, VF, when I hop in, it shows the animation for it. But that's because I've got face tracking. Oh, it's not because I've got face tracking. It must be an animation on the tractor, I'm guessing. We can catch it when I hop in and out. I don't know actually. It's too fast and I can't look at it without that. So I don't know. It does it when I hop out too. Yeah, see? I just caught it at the... There you go. But it's just the fact that when I jump in, it automatically puts me into in-cab view because I've got head tracking turned on. I'm guessing it's specific to this this tractor. Some have it. I think that one does too. Same story. Not on your version. Yeah. Interesting. It's just off. It's the mod hub version. I haven't done anything special with that. Oh, that I'm just about had enough with that bale wrapping. Can't get good help. I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what might add it then. Right, I'm going to try this a different way. Should go into course play and create a job for it, and Bale and wrap, and just take not wrapped. See if that's going to improve this job. Because that's going to the field target. It's going to go start from there. Alright, let's see if that changes it. Yeah, I don't know, VF. I haven't seen it any other way, to be honest. I noticed it on another mod too. Does it? Trying to remember which one it is now. Hey Jeremiah, how you doing? Been a while since you caught a stream. Oh, pleasure to have you back. Hope all is well. Keeping good. Oh, that was a bit wild. So now I need to keep in front of the plough, which shouldn't be too hard, I don't think. Take a wee while to get down to where we are. Mr. Share says hello. Well, hello, Mr. Share. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello as well. Shame you can't hit the thumbs up twice, isn't it? Can't do it twice. Make sure you've at least done it once. Much appreciated. Going to be a JD map by the looks. Because of the mods I've got installed or not? I'm trying to keep it open actually. I'm not sure yet. Not sure. At the moment I'm restricted to 300 horsepower max on my tractors, so I could have gone for the was it 8760 John Deere articulated tractor. That was my other option for a see that Bale wrappers. Why did it just work on the other one and then this one just doesn't? No sense to me. Right, target position. Bale's field position. Oh, only not wrapped. Go. Go be useful. What have we got? We've got a couple of it. I have to head off and edit some. Alright, Heath. Catch you later, mate. Catch you later. You get the stream running twice, so I get two from you. Cheers, Bo. Maybe a lowboy trailer would load up bales, so it should go higher in a stack. Oh, because it's the only tractor not giving me problems. No, the only thing giving me problems is my aggression when it comes to trying to stack bales. I do realise that I end up always having a John Deere. I don't think there's a very many maps I haven't had a John Deere tractor on. I mean, even Arley Farms with FSG, we don't have a John Deere tractor. Did I set that to only wrap? I bet you I did something stupid like telling it to only wrap. Bale type only, not wrapped. All bales only wrapped. Only not wrapped. I want it to wrap. Is that for collection? That's probably for collection, isn't it? What, now you can't get past the bale? Honestly, want something done right, do it yourself. Comes to mind at the moment. Anyhow. Look at that. Knocked it around just about perfectly. Alright, that one's wrapped. Leave that bale alone. Go get the one that's not wrapped. Here you go. That one. Yep, wrap that one. Dear. Oh, it's accepted the challenge. Well done, little tractor. Let's get down and strap those on while we're here. Hey Tyler, how you doing? Nope, no simple IC. Don't think so. I don't even think I've got it installed. Oh, it stopped working again. Right, what about last chance little tractor? There is a reason for the fast baler. Yep. Right, I'll put you in the middle of a whole lot of unwrapped ones and you can go and figure that out. Also, reason you plough. People say silage is an easy money maker. There still can be a lot of effort goes into it. If you ask me. If you want to wrap bales, use a fast baler. Would have been easier to have something that wrapped it as well as baled it, but it's like it gets stuck, so it's going to wrap that one bale and then it's going to have Aussie fit. It's like it can't drive past the bale once it's wrapped. Oh well. Oh well. Move on. Seems to safe game, you wrap them for me. Sell them as grass bales. I really need is Yoss's instant fermentation so I could just load them on the truck as fermented bales and take them straight to a sell point. Now that would be cheating with silage. Don't even have to wait. Just checking if you're still there or not. Is this JD Mod Hub? It is. This is the 4755. Try to be smart, Alec, don't you? I can push those bales back on, Nita. He's always lurking. He is. That's actually true. It's a straight fact right there. Hey Shibby, how you done? Michael, how you done? Brave bale stacker. Thrustmaster eSwap XR Pro controller makes it easy. Hey Scott, welcome back. I did see you pop in before. I completely missed your membership renewal. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. Hope you're good. Are we gonna? I think our plough might be gonna have to dance with some bales in a minute, but that's all right. I don't actually know where he looks lost. Is the plough now confused because I've got bales in the way? Everyone's confused. Hey Anzac, how you done? Very yellow bales. Yeah, it's my Aussie themed bales. How are you, mate? You good? I'm doing alright, Scott. Doing alright. Short week for me this week, and in fact the next week's short, even shorter week too. Friday off. We're heading up to the V8s this weekend here in Taupo, so looking forward to that. Should be a good weekend away. A group of mates going up. Weather's not looking the best, which should be typical, but that's what it is. We'll make do. We'll make a good day out of it, or weekend out of it regardless. It was a short edit, Heath. Kill me. Is it really the V8s anymore? I mean, they have a V8 engine in them. Do they? I'm sure they do. Gosh, you got me second guessing there for a second. Isn't that why they changed the name from V8s to supercars? Alright, you reckon I can squeeze this in here without knocking those two off the back? Maybe not. Yeah, I can. Don't get too confident yet. They're not strapped on yet, Argsy. Beautiful. Look at that, pro level bale stacking. Don't look at how straight it is. So I have no idea how many of those are strapped down, but that's right. Where on earth did that... the path that tractor took? That's nuts. What on earth is that? I think you're right, Grizz. I think the only thing that's going to work on this map is green. Look at it. Can only put it down to the bales being in the... oh no, we're going to lose one. No. Typical Manawa 2 truckload. Hey, you don't need to get from the farm to the field to the shed. It's fine. They are wrapped Anzac, so tell me off for putting forks through them. You missed the 90s and 2000s of V8s, I know. Glory days, wasn't it? GG. Lucky to go to Bathurst in 91 and 92 while it was still a party. That would have been a vibe then. Even the mid-90s when it was, you know, moved to the lap of the gods and all those kind of things. Go down and move these bales out of the way. These ones here, I do want to keep a couple of grass bales too. I think I said that before for the sheep, but we'll see. How much longer are we going for, James? Probably another half an hour or so. I had hoped to get further through planting and all of that sort of carry on, but it's just keep taking its time tonight. Still good. Still brings a smile to my face watching that lap again now. Like, just everything about it. Just the time. Like, was it John Bale who was second? Just standing there going, I went as fast as I could and the guys just put over a second on me. What is this? What are we watching? I think next closest to that would have been, was it Scott McLaughlin a couple of years, did a 203 something in the top 10 shootout, and that was a pretty cool lap. There's some memories of Bathurst. Always Murphy and Ambrose having a go at the cutting. Radisich sells oil now, does he? I can do it for age. Yeah, right. Look at that. It'll be interesting to see how they go around Topol actually. We're talking about how abrasive the track is, quite an old surface. Lots of bends in the first part, so it'll be interesting to watch. One of your favourite drivers, him and Possum. Possum was legendary. I managed to get to WRC when he was racing the WRC spec Impreza here in New Zealand. He finished 5th, I think. Was that his best finish in the early 2000s? That was pretty cool. Right, let's go and try and get these things finished. See if we can do it ourselves. This sweet little tractor. WSC from the 90s and 2000s as well. Oh yes. Yep. The Impreza and Evo era. Unfortunately the French came along and ruined that, I reckon. The Peugeots and Citroens just became too dominant and it kind of lost its aura when you've got the same driver winning it 6 years running. No difference to Formula 1 I suppose, but that's when I lost interest in it. Larry beating everyone in an old car because he couldn't afford the new ones he built for everyone else. Imagine. Oh, yeah, that was Jim Richards. That was Jim Richards when he came second in the GTR, wasn't it? Called them all a pack of arseholes. On the podium. It was in the early 90s, I feel. Might have been late 80s, early 90s. Oh, he was class. He was class. It's like Formula 1 though, right? Like we were talking about it the other day, actually. Like Behrman, right? Jumps into a fast Ferrari and managed to finish top 10. Like you never expect him to do anything else other than that. But it just goes to show, you put any driver in a leading car, they're going to do relatively well. Yes, there's those drivers who'll get more out of it than others, but what was it? It was what Jeremy Clarkson said on the grid walk at the first race. Who are you backing this year? Adrian Newey, because he knows how to design a car. Nothing to do with drivers. Except in Eric. You were there at that one, Grizz. Nice. Hey, Edwin, how you doing? Yeah, you're all a pack of assholes. Bruce McLaren is the GOAT of New Zealand motor racing. We had a it's hard to think that in our golden day of motor racing we had McLaren, there was Denny Holm, Chris Amon. It's a fun fact, my oldest boy, who is 13 tomorrow, his first name's Amon, and he was named after Chris Amon, and we are friends, or my brother is close friends with his Chris Amon's son, and they still have, I'm pretty sure they still have one of his Ford GT40 race cars in their shed. And he lived in Taupo actually. And the circuit here in the Manawatu, Manfield, is called Circuit Chris Amon. Scott Dixon's close behind. Yeah, he's definitely up there too. What he's done for motorsport, he's sort of an unsung hero to me. Doesn't get all the plaudits he needs. Could have been his '66 Le Mans. They live out Taupo way. Kinloch, I think. Or at least that's where Chris lived when he died a couple of years ago. We've got a little when our boy was young, we had a little wooden, like Formula 1 style car, just a small stylized one, and we got that signed by Chris Amon. Very cool. Yes, Gave Cumming Richards was so smooth. He's fast before you heard. They were in the same car. That's right, they were both racing the GTRs, weren't they? Bruce for car designing. Oh yeah. the logo. The McLaren logo has the Kiwi in it. A lot of people don't realise that. It's much more stylised now than it used to be. Based on a Kiwi. Right, where are we up to? Almost got the bales wrapped. You do something right, you do it yourself. Millins. Ah, you could go forever in terms of, you know, leading motorsport people. I mean, Hayden Paddon's up there in a different realm. I mean, unfortunately, he didn't get the success he probably deserved in WRC, even though he won a round and that. But in fact, he's developed the first electric rally car in the world, all-electric rally car in the world. It's funny how he still has so much support from Hyundai New Zealand, but basically, the parent company cut ties with him. For the Millins, yeah, Pikes Peak, where they are famous. I'd love to go to his little hill climb he does up the Coromandel. It's almost a mini Goodwood festival. Nowhere near the same scale, but it's like a 1.5 kilometre driveway hill climb. Oh, Burt Munro, another goodie. Oh yeah, and oh goodness, what was another motorbike? I can't even think about it now. The motorbike that went over and the oh, it was on the tip of my tongue. Britain, thank you, James. You did beat me. Yeah, that was a special piece of kit too. Yeah, Britain with an E. Not bad for a country of, well, 5 million now, but at the time those guys were succeeding, we were probably only 3 or 4, even less. Pretty cool. Well, I mean, you want to talk about innovation. I think it wasn't Richard Pearce rumoured to have flown before the Wright brothers. Aaron Slight, that one. Aaron Slight was a superbike rider. I can't remember who else. There's that chick who's out dominating the enduro motocross series as well. She's won it 3 years in a row. Like the super motocross, the ones they do in the stadiums. Carl Fogarty was another Kiwi superbike rider, wasn't it? Right, I said I was going to keep some grass bales, and I've only kept 2. If I don't, there's one pushed over there, I won't maybe not wrap that last one. Right, wrapping's done. What are we going to do? 10:45, we have 15 minutes. We're not going to get everything finished, but we'll at least be able to, we won't get planting done. Might leave the plough running. It can do its thing. We might be able to get some lime applied possibly, or we're going to spend the next 15 minutes clearing the rest of that field probably. French woman who took on Pikes Peak. Right, I don't know if this tractor's going to last on our farm much longer. I should have just leased it. Right, take that off. Right, let's get this all loaded up. One with the other bales in the shed. There was Chris, that's right. Yeah, I did squeeze one in there, so I've got 3 now. There's one pushed off the edge, and that's terrible stacking. Start off how you mean to go. Get it square on the trailer, Argsy. Yeah, so I've got 3 now, don't I? Use it as money as a decoration. My decoration's the money to go to waste. I'm going to have a used tractor yard. This one sucked and this one sucked. I'll find a use for it. And it won't be that much, it was only 9 grand, so it's not really 9 grand I've got, but at least I can, I got 7 or 8 back for it. So what I get back for it. But as long as I got some money back for it, it'll be alright. Mad Mike is from New Zealand, yes he is. Mad Mike with debts. He's pretty cool what he's done with Red Bull and his drifting and Lamborghini's building a he's got a brand new McLaren. Is it McLaren at the moment? I think he's just been given a McLaren, which he's turning into a drift car too. Mad Mike started off, he was a motocross guy from the start too. And then when I first started following drifting, he sort of turned up in his rotary, his quad rotor, and it honestly, when I first heard that, it sounded, not that I've heard of Formula 1 car, but it screamed because it was revving so high. See you, Bo. It will dry up an auger. That's right, I did say that too, didn't I, Briz? I will need an auger at some stage. Although most of the crops to start off with are probably just going to get sold to make some money. Might be some time before we actually need to put any in silos, but we'll see. I want to clear this debt and make some money. I need to make sure we are selling things at the best price we can. Good excuse to use a tractor I don't really use either. But I don't really, I mean never. Right, I might have to reevaluate my life choices for the next field. Bales. Old F40 was a beast of a race car, certainly was. It, is it, oh, what's the movie about it? Ford versus Ferrari? What's it called? Why am I reevaluating my wife's choices? Yos. Alright, come on. Stuck. The old detach the fork and reattach the fork. To live in danger. Yeah, dramatized. Anzac. I'm saying, yeah. Doesn't sell tickets if it doesn't have some drama. Pretty cool what drive to survive, drive. What? that's done for motorsport and that though. In terms of, I don't think without sort of that happening and sort of the popularity of Formula 1 you would have seen half these movies. Bathurst 3 laps, no music. Right, this is going to be a little bit of a boo-boo, but we're going 4 high. No, we're not. See? We're not. It's frustrating. Set that up so well, too. Drive all the way here without any issues, and then get that happen. Time for a double cheeseburger. Are you looking at my yellow bales, are you? You need some cheese. Playing Fortnite. Fair enough. What mode do you play Fortnite, Heath? Do you know what? It surprised me. I hope you guys have all voted. It actually blew me away. My poll I put up on the community post about what was your first farming simulator. It surprised me that 50% of respondents were FS13 or earlier, and still actively enjoying the game. It's pretty cool. There'll be lots of games which would love to have that sort of longevity in it, and committed fan base. I thought there would have been more recent adopters than there was. What a surprise. Didn't vote option, I need to click, says John Deere. What, John Deere made you do it? Only because John Deere was in the FS19 the first time, yes. I also found out that you can't edit community posts once you've made them, so when you put the wrong birthday in there by 10 whole years and look like an idiot, you can't fix it. Oops. Even funnier is I'd written the post and I was like, oh, I should actually say what birthday it is. That'd be cool. And then I got it wrong. Started in 19 but made up in hours. Yes, you have. Ooh, very good. Drove tractors in the 90s. We were talking about kids tonight. They were complaining about something. Oh yeah, we wouldn't let them have their phones. You don't need those. Go do something else. Oh, you guys are always on your phones. And we're like, well, when we were kids, we read books and did drawing and played with Lego and went outside. Oh, sucks to be you then, didn't it? We don't have to do that. We've got devices. And I was thinking about what I was doing when I was 13. Like I would have known how to drive a tractor. I am living dangerously. I've not strapped a single bale down yet. Asking for trouble. What have I got space for? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. How many have I got left there? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's right, I can take one back on the front of the take one back on the front of the tractor if I need to. Oops. Ugh. I know there's heaps of modes in Fortnite, I was wondering which one you were playing. Are you a ranked player? Are you a no build player? Are you a... Do you play some of the fun modes? Quantity 421 was an into 564, too small at the time to push in the clutch on the Chamberlain. Nice one. I remember I used to get put on the Ford 6610, and that talked about this the other day. It had a funky gearbox, but Dad was just like, he'd set it going for me, and he's like, when it's time to stop, just say, because I couldn't reach the clutch either, just say, just knock it out of gear. I was doing all of about 1 kilometre an hour. I was only doing walking pace, about as slow as it could go, because we were loading pallets of potatoes, or bags of potatoes onto pallets, or hand-picked potatoes. You'd go as slow as you could. Snail pace. Every now and then you got to flick the rabbit switch so you could go a little bit faster than the tortoise. I'm gonna lose that bale up there, aren't I? The straps, funny how it straps on some sides but not the others. Oh, 100%. I remember standing on the back of the seed drill once, Grizz, and I thought it was fun to put my heel in the dirt and let it drag behind it. Anyhow, I dug in a little bit too far and ended up falling off, and Dad had a chain harrow behind it just to disturb the soil and drag it over the grass seed, and yeah, legs went under that. Not all of me. I managed to fall away and legs went under it. One of my brightest moments. Certainly something you remember. It's funny how you remember all those things too. Stupid things you did as kids. Riding on the back of the potato planter and the very last seed going down, and you're using your foot to push them down to make sure they all get into the hopper. Good fun. Sir Asa, looking for a new good map in 16H. You have Heron already. There's one called New Horizons, which is a 32x map, which we have set up as a server, or Double D Gaming set up for us. And I haven't been on it, but seems to have been very popularly, seems to have been very popular as a server, so that could be a good one to look at if you're looking at something for a challenge. Not saying join the servers specifically, but if there are users going on it, people using it, anything to go by, they seem to be enjoying it. Lots of variety in terms of crops and things. Yeah, Hanson's on it. Tam's been on it. I'll have to go be an adult. Have fun, mate. Catch you on. Catch you again sometime, probably, well, probably in a week's time, I suppose, with me being away this weekend. Right, what did you spend 2 hours doing tonight, Argsy? Well, we'd pretty much bailed this whole field, so I've spent 2 hours figuring out how to load it and clear it and get everything done on it. Goodness. I never expected it to take this long, gotta admit. Here we go, that's the last bales we're going to be putting on the truck. Assuming I don't knock any off doing this. It's always a possibility. I hope you've all watched our latest episode from Ahali Farms. I'm really enjoying that map. It has been a lot of fun. Enjoying the whole different sort of style and aspect of things. You know, there's jobs we can do together, but we've only got one of everything, so quite often FS22 and I won't be working together. We'll be off doing our own things, so pretty cool. I don't think I was ever trusted to steer and lift the spuds. I used to get to top them, I used to run the mulcher down and top them before they went through and lifted them. And then I kind of graduated from there. I graduated to, I'd get trusted to when Dad had upgraded to actually having a proper spud harvester all integrated. I'd get to run the forklift and move and clear boxes and things like that. Bring the new boxes in, take the full boxes out. What I love most in this game is the contracting part. Just going and go jobs, assist others in their farm there for them. Ah, nice. That's a good way to play it. I like that. That's the idea. Well, if you wanted to do it, Sir Asa, on the multiplayer side of things where you go in and help people out, then definitely check it out on Discord. We've got there's always something to do if you just want to go and help do something without thinking about the whole processes behind it all or why something's being done. Lots of options. Right, let's just park that there for now. Well, we're just going to park that there because I think we won't be doing too much more once we've got this delivered. Right, let's get those all strapped on. We might need the tractor back out to come and pick up a fallen bale or two. Let's see how we go. Catch you later, Anzac. Good to see you, mate. Looking forward to it, so I will certainly make sure I have fun. Hopefully the weather holds. Not looking too good for Friday, Saturday at the moment. Well, good morning to you, Mr. Scorp. How are you? Hope you are well. Stay away from Topo. Yeah, I'd suggest that. I think they've got the, I think I saw today, they're closing the Broadlands Road on and off ramps onto State Highway 1. You can't even access that from that way. Need to be 25,000 people there a day or something, I've heard. Right, well, we had 69 bales in here before we loaded these ones in. Gonna have to have a look now and see what we've got. Take the boy to school. What's the time for you, mate? I suppose we've had daylight savings shift, haven't we? So a little bit later in the morning than I thought it might have been. Right, let's have a look. So 69, we've now got 107. Holy moly! So we got 109 bales off there. 109. No wonder it took longer. Is it? I suppose it is bigger, isn't it? Like if I was to take that part of the field and put it over top of it, you're going to fit it on there twice. So yeah, I can see it is quite a bit bigger. Anyway, we've still got our head tracking working, but like we said, it works all right. Actually, I'll show you this. This is the little app it comes with. So see it working in the background there still. And then you can go in here. You can change the responsiveness of the curves. You can see it moving there as you. Which way was that way? That was right. I'm not picking up this one down here, and I don't know why. It's a little bit. Almost like it needs to be stopped and started again. Reset it. That helps. See, now it's inverted. Oh no, is it picking things up? Still not the best. Oh, see, it's picking up. What's that? Figure out what that little line there is. It's just on the logo. I thought it was picking something up that it shouldn't. See, it loses my face there. So, yeah, I don't know what it's. I don't know how it's meant to work. Still trying to figure it out, but it's not bad. 6 AM, you leave at 6:10 to go to his old school, high school. Right. Exclamation mark Discord, Sir Asa will get you into Discord, and then everything's in there for accessing the servers. I honestly don't know what needs to be done on the New Horizon server, but there'll be plenty of people around who can give you a hand if you wanted to join. Unlucky or unlucky to have to hay as a kid. We did that too, Grizz. Conventional bales. Actually, I was quite excited by that little bale elevator that got released in the last couple of weeks. Because what I've always wanted to do is get a bale elevator that's attached to the side of a truck. Because we used to do that. Basically, you attach it to the side of the truck. It was driven by the wheels as you drove the truck forward. And it would work much like the bale stackers do. So you'd pick up the bale, it would go up the elevator, and then you'd have to manually grab it at the top of the elevator and stack it on the truck. And that was pretty cool. So I've always had dreams. We used to do that. And then the other thing we used to do with bales is we used to attach a little sweep, and the sweep was like a little, like U that was on the front of the tractor. So you used to drive around with that on the front of the tractor. You'd sweep the bales up, so you'd pick up 15. If you're really good, you might get 20 in the front and push them into the shed, and then there'd be people in the shed would use the elevator to stack it into the shed. So you'd always be doing hay around the shed, and that would be how it was done. It's pretty cool. I'd love to have some options to do things like that. That would be awesome. Living with Farmer Klein on their bale comp in 19 had a lot of bales on the ground. Where are you going now? Right, well, it has already crept past 11. It's now 10 past 11. So I'm going to wrap things up there. We haven't quite got done what I wanted to do, but next week we'll be back. We'll get the lime spread. We'll definitely get this planted, and then we'll probably have to figure out what we're going to do, because I think that might take a little bit longer than I expected. So what I might do, call this field 2 folder, and I'm just going to save the course in here called plow. Cool. Better give it an F2 in front. To plow. And therefore, when we get back here, that's done. Still got 36 minutes to go. So when we start up next time, I'll be able to load that in. We'll go around and get those grass patches and things like that. I didn't have create fields turned on because I didn't want the worker to go and plow something they shouldn't. But I'm intrigued as to why we've ended up with those little strips. But it must be something I had set wrong in the settings. Fun job sweeping bales. It was. My grandmother actually used to love doing it, so I didn't really get to do it that often. It was always a treat when I did get the chance to go out and do it. Cheers, Scorp. Thanks for popping in, mate. Appreciate you. So yeah, so next time we'll be in here and definitely be working on getting this one planted, and then I want to skip forward into October so that we can get closer to getting a field harvested. Have to think a little bit more about the sheep and what we're going to do with those. Get some more sheep, of course. We don't have many, only got 5 out there. But they are, of course, living off the grazing mod at the moment, so looks like the grass is growing back. Perhaps I don't actually need much food. I did I painted a test section down in there because I wanted to see what would happen. We put that down there, but they need water. A few things we need to do to make sure our sheep are happy. And I need to finish off my fencing in here too, so lots and lots of things to do. Fencing is expensive though, so I think we might need to try and sell some silage. But with that 990,000, max price of 5, I think when it ferments. Now this is where we have problems because this measures it by pieces, and I can't remember how many pieces we've got. I need to figure out how to change those settings for units. There is a way to do it. That's using I did have IC. Look at that. Virtual Farm was asking about that earlier. Anyhow, yeah, so no stream this weekend. I'm away. I do have one video just about ready to go. That might be all we have until I'm back next week. So keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, hopefully next week we might see some early access for the DLC. So we'll see. Fingers crossed that that might come through from Giants middle of the week. And if it does, FSG and I will be definitely doing a stream together, testing it out, and there'll be a few little videos. You think that's why the door's open? Ah, you are still there, VF. Yeah, possibly do. I was just saying I do have IC in there. So, could possibly be why. Actually, oh, there we go. Units convert. Turn it back to metric. We'll probably fix it, will it? Silage. Yeah, so silage is worth that per litre. It's pretty cheap. Oh, well, that hasn't changed the units then, has it? That's wrong. These aren't all worth 47 cents. They better not be, or we're going to go broke really quick. Test those sheds. Yes, thank you. Yes, I will. Lots to do. Pros, you missed it. Yes, we're just wrapping up. Anyhow, have a great rest of your week, everyone. Thank you all very much for your support tonight. Chunk, thanks for membership. Thank you, 5 gifted memberships. Thank you everyone else who renewed theirs or has carried theirs on. Appreciate you all. Everyone else who's tuned in, make sure you've dropped a thumbs up, and yeah, keep an eye out for the next one. Take care. We'll catch you all again soon. Bye.